Yo, what is good, Straw Hat Crew? Welcome back to another video. Today, we got a banger, of course. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alrighty, and for today's video, we got why Tyler Perry is getting sued for $260 million. Now, you niggas might not care, but I grew up watching Madea, you know what I'm saying? Watching all those type of movies. My mom was really big into that shit, so I grew up watching all those type of movies. So I want to know why this nigga's getting sued. So that's why we're here, chat.
So Tyler Perry is getting sued. Now, before we get into the details of why he's being sued, I want to give you a little bit of context on how it's possible for him to get sued in the first place, okay? Now, this is a YouTube exclusive, fun fact. This video is about to turn into a vertical format video, but I kind of wanted to bring back the long form horizontal videos like this. So I'm kind of making this little compromise. The goal is to have those vertical videos as YouTube shorts, like 3 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. The Tyler Perry type niggas do an amazing job with those movies. Like with Big Mama, you know what I'm saying, Madea, on some white chicks type shit. They do a really great job. I just don't know if I would ever put myself in that as an actor. But as far as those niggas, they do a very good job. I loved all those movies. They were great.
Under, and these horizontal long form videos and the podcast as, you know, main YouTube videos. That being said, let's talk about Tyler Perry. Now, before his lawsuit started, if you want to skip to the lawsuit, you can skip to the timestamp below. But before it started, he was already accused of doing something he shouldn't have been doing. There were rumors floating around that Tyler Perry was pressuring people to watch Netflix with him forcibly.
Tyler Perry, I know it ain't true. You trying to take butt? Come on, man. All your money and you trying to take some butt? Lock in, Tyler.
If you don't know what that means, look in the comments. Now, this is important because rumors are how these big cases get started in the first place. If you think about Diddy, rumors for years that, you know, Diddy was doing Diddy things. Jay-Z, before his lawsuit, rumors. Jay-Z doing this, that, and the third. Bill Cosby, they were trying to start lawsuits against him for decades, but his image was too clean. If they just jump out and say Bill Cosby did this, it's just so out of nowhere. People be like, no, Bill Cosby would never do that. And your lawsuit's gonna kind of fall by the wayside. So when the Me Too movement started and a comedian named Hannibal Buress came out and said, yo, Bill Cosby be wilding out. That was the spark to enable those lawsuits to happen, because rumors start floating around. People are like, Bill Cosby did what? Lawyers start looking into it a little more.
Okay.
Boom. Now, Tyler Perry always had a squeaky clean record until a man named Christian Keys came out and...
I'm gonna let him finish. Hold on.
Did not say Tyler Perry's name, but he came out with a live stream saying, yo, man, there's this dude in Hollywood that people look up to that may surprise you, that was a little inappropriate towards me, let's say.
All right, so I did have it right. Tyler Perry, not only are you risking your career for some butt, it's for some nigga butt. Tyler, why? You have I know the dude options you have is plethora. If that's your body, I mean, apparently that's your body, so I'm sure the nigga options is plethora. You know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to go with your co-stars and, you know what I'm saying, try to offer nigga money and shit? Tighten up.
Again, did not name the celebrity. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, that could be anybody in Hollywood. But see, Christian Keys had ties with Tyler Perry. And Christian Keys also said something very important. He said, this person, this billionaire. Now, how many billionaires are there in Hollywood? You can count them on your fingers. So people assumed it was Tyler Perry. They asked Christian Keys afterwards. He said, I didn't say it was Tyler Perry. I didn't say nothing. So people thought that he got paid off or this, that, and the third. Regardless, it didn't matter. The rumor was sparked. And that's all was needed, right? In fact, in Tyler Perry's lawsuit today,
I just don't understand why people in these type of situations, like when they're making like millions off of one movie, like they have $1 billion of net worth, and they're putting themselves in positions that they know they've been in this industry for long enough, they've been around the people for long enough, they know what type of shit is going to end their career and what's not, right? So they blatantly do this shit, and then when it blows up, and then when shit's like hits the fan, they be looking around stupid. Same thing with fucking Shannon Sharpe. He that shit blown up on him, and now he's like, well, what the fuck happened? Well, maybe stop being a 50, 60-year-old sleeping with 19-year-olds, and that wouldn't happen to you, Shannon. Like,
the dude who's suing him, Derek Dixon, said he saw what Christian Keys said and thought, oh, that's exactly what's happening to me. Christian Keys must be talking about Tyler Perry. I'm finna come out. We finna get it started. Now, all that being said, let's talk about the lawsuit today. And again, we're about to shift to this vertical format. So 3, 2, 1, boom. So Tyler Perry had a problem. Now, first things first, if you don't know Tyler Perry, you know Tyler Perry. Very famous entertainment executive. He did the Madea movies. Anyway, meet Derek Dixon, a man who's suing Tyler Perry for $260 million. Now, he's suing Tyler Perry for something called quid pro quo. Listen closely. Quid pro quo basically means if you do something for me, I do something for you. But see, a lot of times it's not that simple because there's an unspoken flip side. If you don't do this something for me, who knows what's going to happen to you? Now, let's get a little deeper into the story. Now, this is all alleged, so pretend I'm saying alleged in front of anything. Okay, so Derek Dixon said, look, he working at a party, right, as event staff. Tyler Perry's at that party. He said, oh, who that? He goes up to Derek Dixon and says, hey, you want to be in some movies and stuff? Derek Dixon said, oh man, this is my big break. Tyler Perry must see something in me. Now, thing is, to the public,
the only thing he sees in you... I'm gonna stop. I'm not even gonna make
Tyler Perry is known as a really nice guy. So Derek Dixon is just automatically assuming that. So Tyler starts texting him like, hey bro, like you good? Like what's going on? Derek said, what's going on with me, man? I just be chilling. Tyler Perry said, chilling in your new car. Look outside. Derek looks outside. Derek got...
At this moment, right here, is when I start asking a lot of questions about what the fuck is going on. No grown man is getting another grown man a car, no strings attached. Unless y'all have been like y'all, you know what I'm saying, came from the mud together, then that's a little different. But if you ain't come from the mud, no grown man is getting another grown man a car or anything of high value without there being a catch or without there being something to it, bro. This is when my radar goes off. I'm like, whoa, shit, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here?
A new car, courtesy of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry said, matter of fact, you trying to act, right? Derek said, yeah. Tyler Perry said, come on my new show. Derek said, man, this dude is locked in. And suddenly, Tyler Perry start texting a little weird. Like sending a bunch of texts, calling all the time. Derek like, damn, slow down, broski. And Tyler start coming on a little strong. Start getting a little bit inappropriate. Derek said, okay, let me just ignore this. It's all gonna go away. Tyler said, hey, come to the crib. Derek said, what? Tyler said, what? You work as event staff, right? Derek said, yeah. Tyler said, yeah, come to the crib. As event staff, bro. Come as event staff. So Derek comes to the crib. Everybody drinking, everybody having a good time. Derek drinking. Everybody leaves. Derek about to leave. Tyler says, no, you've been drinking. Derek says, yeah, that's true. Tyler says, you could just stay at my guest room. You good. So Derek goes into the guest room.
No, man, hell no, Tyler, I'm cool, bro. I'm out, man. I'm about to get me an Uber, bro. Fuck no. Talk about so you can stay to... Hell no. Not after everything you just said to me in these text messages, Tyler. Fuck no. I'm out of here, gang.
So he wears his underclothes, goes to sleep. Somebody climbs in the bed next to him. Hello, it's Tyler Perry. And you ain't heard me say it started to get wicked.
Yo.
We just getting started. Tyler Perry started grabbing on bro. Derek gets up. He says, yo, chill out, man. I don't really do that. I don't do that. Tyler says, oh, my fault. Derek said, all right, bro. Tyler said, all right, bro, I'm gonna catch you. Tyler leaves. Tyler then texts Derek. This is the next day. Tyler says, look, bro, I got a new show for you. Now, here's where the stakes get raised. Right now, Derek has got a small part in one of Tyler's smaller shows. After this incident happens, Tyler says, look, I got a bigger show for you in a bigger show. Derek says, all right, I'll do it. So Derek Dixon gets a part on Tyler Perry's show called The Oval. Whole time, Tyler Perry's still texting him, saying, see, if my friends do stuff for me, I do stuff for them.
This nigga is this nigga trying to manipulate the buns out of him. Bro, calm down, yo horny ass, Tyler. Calm down. Trying to manipulate this grown man out his buns. You gotta be ashamed of yourself.
Quid pro quo, remember that. Now let's look at the flip side of quid pro quo. At the end of the season, Derek Dixon's character, who, side note, is a professional Netflix watcher who would do anything for money, that's his character gets pew, 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 right? Derek says, yo, Tyler, my character's just gone like that. Tyler says, well, he's not gone just yet. Who knows, next season he could come back. But remember, I do things for people that do stuff for me. Mind you, whole time, Tyler Perry is texting Derek very inappropriate things. So Derek knew what he wanted. Derek said, Tyler, you tripping, watch out. Tyler says, oh, perhaps I said too much. What if I give you another show, Derek? See, Derek had a show idea that he wanted to produce. Tyler Perry said, I could do that for you. Come to my house and we can discuss the finer details. And here's where things start to get wicked. Derek pulls up to Tyler Perry's crib. Tyler Perry said, okay, let's talk about us. Derek said, now let's talk about the show.
Let's talk about the show. In the finer details you were talking about over the phone, Tyler. Let's talk about the show that you said you were gonna get produced, Tyler. Let's not talk. There is no me and you, motherfucker. There's only the show. That's it. Yeah, man.
Okay, but Derek is saying this in a nice way, not my aggressive ass tone. Tyler's like, bro, come on, like, why you always trying to talk about show stuff? Derek says, you know what? It's getting late. Tyler says, all right, you right. You can stay in the guest room again. Tyler Perry then suddenly grabs Derek and starts pulling things off, getting very aggressive. Derek is telling him, no, chill. Tyler keeps going. Derek says, you know what? Dang, I'm too hungry. Tyler says, all right, we can get some food. Tyler and Derek eat. Derek rushes to the guest room, tries to lock the door, but there's no lock. So Derek goes into the bathroom.
Derek, go home! Go home. Get an Uber. Get something, my nigga. Go home.
Locks the door. Derek goes home. Tyler Perry starts messaging him like, damn, we got pretty lit last night. Derek don't respond. Tyler probably at this point knows, oh, dang, I messed up. So people start messaging Derek saying, ooh, you just got a raise, man. You just got a raise. Your character coming back. We paying you so much more. Derek not responding. Tyler then says to Derek, look, I just started talks on your new show. Your new show is getting picked up. You want to start it or not? Derek says, damn, yeah, I do want to start the show. So he starts messaging Tyler back. Derek says his plan was to start the show, make the show get super popular, have enough power, so then he could snitch on Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry never starts the show, though. Derek is still playing his character in Tyler Perry's show, The Oval. He keeps asking Tyler, dude, when's my show starting? Tyler's avoiding the subject, but the whole time he's...
Man, Tyler ain't giving you no show unless you give him some buns. And you know what I would tell Tyler? Fuck you and fuck that show.
Still being very inappropriate towards Derek. Eventually, Tyler says, look, Netflix not starting your show. So Derek says, okay, cool. I'm suing you. And here we are today. Now, usually how these things go, it's a battle of public opinion. What you think matters a lot. If you don't like Tyler Perry, you stop watching his shows. Tyler Perry loses a lot of money. So Derek and his lawyers release text messages of Tyler Perry basically supporting Derek's claim. Tyler Perry looks very aggressive. Tyler Perry's response to all this is, this is a scam. Tyler Perry basically saying, I'm rich, Derek knows I'm rich, Derek wants my money. So depending on what everybody thinks, if everybody's thinking, no, Tyler Perry did it.
Man, this freaked out nigga definitely did that shit, bro. He definitely was freaked out. I don't know if he thought that he was going to get snitched on, though. That's the thing. I don't know if he thought that he was going to get ratted out on because he was giving him so much deals and so much shit like that. But he definitely was, you know what I'm saying?
And Tyler Perry might settle with Derek and his lawyers, maybe give him $100 million, depending on how much evidence that Derek has. They might take it to trial, they might take the settlement. Who knows? We're just gonna have to wait and see. But at the end of the
man, bro, that shit's crazy, Chad. Because the thing is, I used to fuck with Tyler Perry heavy. That used to make Nigga, I know y'all remember Medea Goes to Jail. That's the best one. Or Medea Boo. Stop. But with that being said, niggas weird. Niggas weird, chat. But I'ma catch y'all in the next one.
She call me Luda, bitch, I roll out with my shooters. She wanna fuck me in a Plymouth Barracuda.